Good evening. Here is the world news from BGI TV, Baba Bagidemo TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. First, hear the headlines. White banditry persists. Aminu Adamu, Aisha Buhari deactivate Twitter account. Injury worsens. ASU receives full salaries for November. Arrears will end. Crisis brews in Bauchi. Gombe communities as natives lay claim to newly discovered oil wells. Edo community protest over alleged attack, stolen ancestral staff. Cult remands Lagos doctor Olaleye over alleged rape. Terrorists kill brother of DPO in Katsina. Last man arrests suspected kidnappers, rescue woman. Native doctor shoots clients to death while testing bullet repelling shams. Now on foreign. Former Chinese president dies at 96 years. And lastly on sports. Netherlands beat Qatar, reach World Cup last 16. Now hear the news in details. Katsina State Governor Aminu Bello Masari listed the previous government's nonchalant attitude towards providing basic education to residents, and other as factor responsible for youth receivers in parts of the state and country. He said this when he received the participants of the senior course 45th of the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, charging on a study tour to the state. The governor observed that the majority of the youth don't have the opportunity to basic education that can afford them the opportunity to learn skills for being self-employed. It pinpointed that 99% of those engaged in banditry are below the age of 35 years, and the lack education that can prepare them to become responsible citizens. The governor also identified climate change as another factor affecting farming activities, which is supposed to get the youth engaged, adding that the discovery of petroleum in the country also worsened the situation with less attention given to the agriculture by the past leaders. First Lady Aisha Buhari has deactivated her Twitter account amid outrage over the arrest of Aminu Adamu. The student of the Federal University Dutchy, Jigawa State, was taken from the campus on November 8. The 23-year-old is being detained without trial for his Twitter post on the president's wife. Sumama Anchi Kurita Guad and Kochi, the mother has got fatter by eating masses money, he tweeted in June. The undergraduate made comment 4 months into the 8-month strike by the Academic Staff Union of Universities. Nigerians continue to drag Aisha, the police, and the Department of State Service DSS over Aminu's fate. Their anger grew after the revelation that her aide-de-camp, Usman Shugaba, allegedly coordinated the youth's arrest and torture. Daily Nigeria reported that Aisha allegedly supervised the beating of Aminu and Zainab Kazim, a former social media aide. Lecturers under the aegis of the Academic Staff Union of Universities has received full salaries for the month of November 2022. The Punch can confirm it. Our correspondent also gathered that the 8-month arrest remained withheld by the federal government. A senior member of the union at the Bayero University, Kano, made his known in an interview with our correspondent in Abuja on Wednesday. Some of our members have started receiving salaries, and I can confirm to you that we receive our full salaries for the month of November. However, the arrests are still withheld. The Punch reported that the federal government refused to pay the striking lecturers for the 8 months with the union embarked on strike. The lecturers in October 2022 were also paid pro rata half pay, according to the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige. The discovery of oil into Nigerian northern states may have come with another gale of militancy if authorities fail to address the contentious issue of boundary around the oil site between Bauchi and Gombe states. Sahara reporter learned that violence is seen real as youth in Gombe state has accused the President Muhammadu Buhari of deliberate plans to sell the Komani oil wells to Bauchi instead of Gombe State. More so, there is controversy over the ownership of the Komani oil wells, which is heightening to a point of tension, just over a week after President Muhammadu Buhari flagged all his exploration on the borderlands between Bauchi and Gombe State. The borderline communities on the divide have so far exchanged heated wars over the ownership of the oil well discovered around Komani area. Residents of Agbomoba village in Nego local government area of Edo State have cried over alleged attack on the village situated in the Upper Ekwani Road, axis of the state by some non-natives. Also from Ikore in the local government area of the state, during a peaceful protest at the palace of the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Oba Eware II in Benin State. Elders of the village also expressed displeasure over their stolen Ikore ancestral staff, which is in the village symbolized of authority. One of the elders in Agbomoba village, Mr. Piozode, said that the Ogwa Edion's elder spoke was discredited by persons suspected to be from the neighboring village, thereby denying the people of Agbomoba access to ancestral traditional worship. He appealed to concerned authorities, including Oba Eware II, the state governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, and security agencies to stop the resign of terror in the area. Embattled Lagos medical practitioner Olufemi Olaleye has been remanded over the alleged defilement of his wife's niece and included sexual offences and domestic violence court. On Wednesday, ruled on the case and ordered that the 57-year-old medical doctor of Optimal Cancer Care Foundation should be remanded. The court remanded him after he took his plea on a 2-count charge bordering on the defilement of a child. Assault by penetration prevailed against him by the Lagos state government. Niger News report that Olaleye made headlines a few weeks ago after a purported video of him having sex with a young girl, allegedly a patient on admission, emerged online. This comes a few months after he was called out by Nollywood actress Kate Henshaw for defying his wife's niece. The video, which made the rounds online, allegedly captured the doctor waking up a young lady as they both removed their clothes before engaging in the sexual act. There was speculation that the lady in the viral video was a minor who was admitted in Olaleye's hospital, and he took her home to take advantage of her. Terrorists operating in Damuza local government area, Katsina, have killed the mother and brother of Kabiru Lawal, a divisional police officer, DPO in the state. Gambo Issa, police spokesperson in the state, who confirmed the incident to the cable cell, the terrorists stormed the family house of the DPO on Monday night, killed the mother and shot the mother in the leg. It said the incident occurred when the DPO was on duty at the police station in Doxy local government area of the state. Yes, it is true. According to what I have, they came in the night that was on Monday, and the incident happened. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority last month arrested 2 suspected abductors on Tuesday. The operatives also rescued a female victim inside a car around the Presbyterian Church in Yaba, Lagos State. A statement on Wednesday by General Manager Bolaji Oriagba said the suspect was nabbed by last month's team monitoring traffic. Oriagba disclosed that the personnel and the passerby chased the gang and later caught up with them. They had tried to escape in a Toyota Corolla car with registration number FST60RJ. These suspects were apprehended following a call for help by a woman in the back seat. He shouted, "Kidnappers, kidnappers," the general manager said. The victim narrated how she entered the vehicle from Maryland to go to her destinations, Apapa, while en route, another woman seized her phone and other valuables. A native doctor, Odo Emmanuel, has been arrested by the police for shooting and killing his client, Onuize Benedict. in the Enugu state while attempting to test the bullet-repelling charms he had allegedly prepared for him. The incident happened to Umuara village in Ikem community of Izi Uzo local government area of Enugu state. The victim, who hailed from Mufu, was said to have approached the 23-year-old native doctor to prepare the sham for him, and Odo decided to test a potency of the sham on his client, who died instantly after receiving the gunshot. The state police spokesman, DSP Daniel Undukwe, who confirmed the incident, said on 16/11/2022, around 11 p.m., police operatives serving in the Izi Uzo Police Division of the command arrested Udo Emmanuel, the age of 23, of Umuaran village in Ikem community of Izi Uzo local government area. Now on foreign. Former Chinese President Jiang Zemin is dead. Politics Nigeria learned that Zemin died on Wednesday morning at age 96. He died of leukemia and multiple organ failure in Shanghai. The late Chinese leader presided over a time when the country opened up on a vast scale and saw high-speed growth. Jiang rose to power after the bloody 1989 crackdown on protectors in and around Belgian Trembling Square, which led to China being ostracized internationally. The event sparked a bitter power struggle at the top of the Communist Party between hardline reactionaries and reformers. It led to Jiang, who had originally been seen as a bloody bureaucrat. And lastly, on sports. Kogi Cabo scored against the Netherlands, broke their place in the World Cup last 16 as group winners with a straightforward 2-0 victory over host Qatar on Tuesday. The Netherlands needed just a point to be sure of progressing. Both won foot in the next round inside the first half hour as Gabo scored in a third straight group game. Frenkie de Jong added another in the 49th minute as the Dutch cruised through in a flat atmosphere at the Al Bayt Stadium. Qatar, already eliminated before kickoff, suffered the ignominy of becoming the first home team in the World Cup history to finish the group stage without a point. And that concludes the world news for this hour. But before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. Why banditry persists? Aminu Adamu, Aisha Buhari deactivate Twitter account, injury worsens. Aisha received full salary for November, arrest with earth. Crisis brews in Bauchi, Gombe communities as natives lay claim to newly discovered oil wells. Edo community protests over alleged attack, stolen ancestral stuff. To follow us on all our social media handles, on Facebook as Gbagedemo with Alawi Adebayo, follow the page and share the page as well. And on Instagram as Gbagedemo_22, follow the page and share the page. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagedemo TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on your post notification bell. For your event coverage, please call the number showing on the screen. Thanks so much for watching our news on BGI TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. Bye for now.
Oh, na, 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 na. If you want to know what's going on in city, or you want to listen to the latest news and gist, no stress, oh, just into BGI TV. BGI TV, you're one in a million.